under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. It's Interleague Baseball on the Show. Zane Smith is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
At the plate now, Willie Randolph. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-1 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Ron Gidry, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Now at the plate, here is Albert Hall. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Swing and a line drive. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
To the plate now, Ted Simmons, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch-out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Stepping in now, Dale Murphy as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
At the plate, Ozzie Vogel as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Hall on third with 2 out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. From the stretch, the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Mike Pagliaro. Now the first pitch. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Griffey comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff. Making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Into the box, Dave Wynn. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box now, number 33. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit to right, but this will get foul for strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey. Now here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Greg Nettles.
He swings and lines it to left.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. The next to bat for Atlanta, Glenn Hubbard. First delivery to him. Now a swinging bunt. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike three. Digging in will be number 20, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 20.
Now here's the first offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a liner. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. Grounded softly to the right, scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next for New York, Rick Servone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Ron Guidry. First pitch on the way. Grounded weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
She's coming. If I wanna keep my life, baby, she'll want it. If I don't want it.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Rafael Ramirez. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 1. Albert.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Albert Hall. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ramirez, the runner at second with one away. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ted Simmons.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ted Simmons. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ricky Henderson, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Boy, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Roy. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
To the plate now, Willie Randolph as he lines it out to center. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Don Mattingly.
So now to the plate, Don Mattingly. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Mike.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Mike Pagliaro, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch on its way. As it's grounded sharply to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
In now, Dave Wynn as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Now to bat, Ozzie Vogel struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Griffey.
Next, it'll be Ken Griffey. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's right there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Greg Nettles.
Into the box, Greg Nettles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate is number 33. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 33.
First offering.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The windup and the 0-1. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, number 20. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Murphy will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Number 17. Rick Servo.
Next, here is Rick Servone. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got...
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece.
Spend some time and got much more to go.
Hubbard.
And now, Glenn Hubbard. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And now a pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box now, Rafael Ramirez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 0-2 coming. Now that's popped up. Randolph trying to get there. Throw on to first in time, one away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate now, Zane Smith, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
At the plate, Albert Paul, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Hubbard at second with 2 down. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside.
Gidry.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Ron Gidry. First pitch on its way. As he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Stepping up is Ricky Henderson, singled in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Willie Randolph.
Next to dig in, Willie Randolph. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down to the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Ted Simmons. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Stepping in now, Dale Murphy. Skied into straightaway right. Number 33 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 9, Ozzie Vogel.
Stepping in once again is Ozzie Vogel. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Still tied 1 apiece. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
In now, Mike Pagliaro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Standing in now, Dave Wynn. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. Number 45 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 45.
So now to the plate, number 33, grounded down the third baseline, reined in, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 20.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 20. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the first pitch. Popped up. Nettles is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 17, Rick Servo.
Now to the plate, here is Rick Servone. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Simmons. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
First offering. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0.
1-1.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Greg Nettles.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. At the plate, Glenn Hubbard. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Guidry.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Ron Guidry trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Now the 1-0. Fly ball to straightaway left. Griffey comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
And now here is Ricky Henderson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Gonna be a tough play. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Next up is Willie Randolph. Now here's the first offering.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Murphy is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Al Holland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So stepping in is Rafael Ramirez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Now the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Ken Orwell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Hit to first. He's got it. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The center fielder, number 1, Albert Hall.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Albert Hall grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
That's popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ramirez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a flare out to left center. In comes the center fielder. A dive, but it's off his glove. And not in time as the run scores.
The first baseman, number 23, Simmons.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Number 19 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 19.
Into the box now, Ted Simmons, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Dale Murphy, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. All set to start the ninth in this one, and here comes the first baseman, Don Mattingly. Here's the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Mike Pagliaro. Popped up, and no one will get this one. Nobody out, runner on first. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Working for the punch-out and the offering.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here's the 1-2. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Boy, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Gonna be tough to come back from this one.
So now to the plate, Dave Wynn.
As it's on the ground toward the hole.
Scooped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in next, number 33. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 20.
Number 50 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 50.
At the plate now, number 20.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate, Rick Servone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Len Sirota will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Comes set, now the pitch. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Pitch popped up. Simmons over to his right, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Braves 2. Charles Hudson takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Ozzie Vogel. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Ken Griffey. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Vogel aboard here at first with nobody out. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Stepping in now, Greg Nettles. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the pitch. Final strike for the Braves. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the running catch as he winds up on his belly. And with that fine play, this ball game is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Yanks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ron Guidry gets the W on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Get your hand off my penis!